Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this is fouled straight back.
First pitch, 7-0.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's the ground out victim to open up the ball game. Here's Derek Jeter now in his 20th and final Major League season. Made that official back in February as he'll stand in here. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. To right field. Under it is Garcia to put it away, and there are 2 outs now. Carlos Beltran will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. Flowers has got it, and the side is retired. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. The pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Alexi Ramirez will get his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's down on strikes here for out number 2. Adam Dunn will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There was some talk near the end of the year last season that might be all for Dunn, but at 34, he's back for a 14th big league season.
Yeah, he's not walking away from that big money. No way. I think a lot of it had to do with how poorly the White Sox played last year. Remember,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. After 1, no score. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, leads things off now in the top half of the second. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Swing and a liner towards second, and the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Alfonso Soriano will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And this is taken in by Canerco for route number 2. Brett Gardner will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now this is hit on the ground for Canerco over at first. And he'll step on the bag. Paul Canerco will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Paul Canerco.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Avisail Garcia will stand in. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for route number 2. Gordon Beckham will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Eduardo Nunez is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now the first pitch.
Eduardo Nunez.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Line hard into left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Brian Roberts will be the batter.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Roberts is aboard with a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Ellsbury.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will try it again. He flew out his first time. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Carlos Beltran will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
Carlos Beltran.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Alejandro De Aza will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And 1 away now here in the Chicago third. Connor Gillespie will dig in here.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Tyler Flowers will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Adam Eaton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And meanwhile, how about that to end the inning? An acrobatic play there, and that retires the side. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Brian McCann will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this will be fouled away. chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the dangerous Alfonso Soriano. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. It'll be Alexei Ramirez's turn when we come back. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And here is Alexei Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The shortstop, Alexei Ramirez.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Adam Dunn stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-0 on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Up high, 2-1 now. Two-one pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw will take care of Dunn at first as the shift pays off there. 1 away. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Brett Gardner will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Grounded foul off to the right. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 14,
Brian Roberts will dig in. He singled his first time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Taken there by Ramirez. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no. Avisail Garcia will lead things off here for the White Sox with Gordon Beckham to follow. Grounded to third. And the catch is made. 1 away. Gordon Beckham will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he takes ball 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Alejandro De Aza will try it again. He flew out his first time, and that swung on and missed for strike one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Connor Gillespie will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. Jacoby Ellsbury will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Garcia is under it to put it away, and it's one pitch, one out to kick off the 6th. Derek Jeter will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a swing by Jeter, and he gets a hold of this one and sends it to deep left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. So a solo home run for Derek Jeter as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Carlos Beltran will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Yankees do pick up a run thanks to Derek Jeter. Through 5.5. Now 1-0 Yanks. Tyler Flowers will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Oh, no.
Adam Eaton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch a bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Beltran has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Alexi Ramirez will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Brian McCann will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Now batting.
Alfonso Soriano will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. There to take it is De Aza, and there are 2 away now. Brett Gardner will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Adam Dunn will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. And he lays off there, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swing and a line drive to left. And Konerko has himself a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Avisail Garcia will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
You can't ask for much more than that. That tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Gordon Beckham is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one.
Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Alejandro De Aza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. Connor Gillespie will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. They'll go the short way to Roberts, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Eduardo.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Sale's pitch is hit on the ground out to Ramirez. It's short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Brian Roberts will dig in here. He's singled and grounded out so far. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Tyler Flowers will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Preston Claiborne is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Preston Claiborne.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's Jeter at short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's one gone. Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Alexi Ramirez will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Derek Jeter will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Mark Teixeira will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Brian McCann will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And, oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow then fast, so you're right. That's a nice call.
Alfonso Soriano will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's...
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game.